Hey there, everybody. What we're going to do today is take a look at how to log into lynda.com for the first time. Pretty simple process, and let's get this started. So first things first, because the lynda.com accounts are also attached to our GUSD accounts, we want to make sure that we log on to our GUSD account. So I'm using a student example. You would log on with your user credentials. Okay, so once you've logged into your student account, the way that Lynda works is it actually accesses that account to set up the portal to lynda.com. Whenever you sign up through lynda.com for the first time, you must do it at a school site because it uses that IP routing as the sort of key or the ticket to get into lynda.com. Let me back this out a little bit. The way that we want to log in is we'll sign in through the organization portal. So you'll click on that link. The organizational portal is GUSD for Glendale Unified School District.net. Click Continue. It'll recognize that you've logged into your Google account, and from here you will allow the Google account and lynda.com to sync up. If you've never had an account before, which is the reason why we're setting this up, you'd click on No, I've never had an account before. Once you do that, it sets up your user profile with the lynda.com profile, so now those two are attached. Once your account has been created, you can actually log on to lynda.com anywhere that you have a network connection. So once you get into lynda.com, you can then explore the library. You can learn everything you need to know about 3D animation, audio, business, computer-aided drafting, design, developing, education, IT, and on and on and on. I hope this has been helpful, and as always, happy learning.
Okay, welcome back everyone. So to log back into lynda.com, you simply go to Google, sign in using your GUSD Google account, then go to lynda.com, and in the upper right hand corner of the welcome page, click on Sign In. You'll see a little welcome message come up, so we'll go ahead and click Continue. And here we are. You should see your name in the upper right hand corner. This will give you access to your profile, playlist, history, goals, recommended courses, certificates, bookmarks, and log out. So that's it for this video. Stay tuned for more, and as always, happy learning. Okay everyone, welcome back. So today what we're going to do is take a look at the library in lynda.com and how to navigate to courses that you may want to learn. Now there are a lot of courses offered by lynda.com, so we're just going to take a small snapshot of how to navigate to courses you want to learn, and then on your own you can seek out other things if you wish. So once you're logged into lynda.com, this is the home page that you'll see, and as you can see here, there's a list of courses that are kind of already up and some things that I'm working on. But if you take a look up here in the upper left hand corner, we have the library. Now I simply moused over that and the library popped up. I didn't click on anything. We see here that it offers sort of a large broad-based category, and then as you look to the right we have specific topics, software, and learning paths. So these are all different methods of finding courses and tailoring your learning experience. If we wanted to look into topics such as education technology, we could click on that and see the courses that are offered. If we wanted to learn something specific as in software, like maybe Blackboard or Captivate, we could go directly to that specific software to learn it. Or we could do a learning path and figure out how to become an instructional developer, an online instructor. So for this example, we'll take a look at Moodle. When we click on Moodle, it's going to bring us to different courses or classes that you can learn different things about Moodle. So I'm just kind of mousing down to show you all the different Moodle things that you can learn. Usually the best place to start is with the essential training. This will give you the basics of what you need to know to be able to use the software. So looking at this, we can see here that this course will take 1 hour and 50 minutes to complete. It's created for a beginner. This is when the course was created, January 31st, and it has about 50,000 views. Above that is actually Learning Moodle 3.3. So maybe this is essential training for the newest version of Moodle. So once you click on that, this is the classroom. As we see here, this is the author. You can click on their name to see different courses that they've created. The transcript of the video that you're watching shows up here, and if you would like to view it online, you can actually download it so that you can view the course without a network connection. So if you take a look to the left here, we have the course content. This course is broken up into, I believe, 6 different units that you can go through to learn how to use Moodle 3.3. And then there's also a notebook here where if you want, you can take notes while you're watching the video. If you wanted to learn Moodle 3.0 at a later time, you could add it to your playlist, and that can be accessed in your profile at a later time. You can click on playlist and then access that from there. Or you can go up here into the search field and you can search for specific things. So let's say, for instance, you wanted to learn how to use Blackboard. So you can type in Blackboard and it'll show you all the different courses that are related to Blackboard. You can click on that. It'll take you to the course selections, and then you can sort of browse here, and we see Blackboard Essential Training. We can click on that and learn about Blackboard. So this is sort of a general browsing of the library. The library is in the upper left-hand corner. You can simply mouse over and look at all these different courses for you to learn or to share out to your students, and we'll cover that in another lesson. I hope this has been helpful, and as always, happy learning. All right, welcome back everyone. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty and let's see how we can use this in the classroom. So what we're going to do today is walk through the steps on how to share out a lesson or a course to your students, and we're going to incorporate Google Classroom to do that. Okay, so here we are at the Lynda homepage when you log in. Let's move down here to education and take a look at something that we want to share with our students. So let's move in here. We'll do, let's go to K through 12 education as a topic, and let's say we want our students to learn how to write a strong essay. Click on this lesson, and that will take us into the lesson. And this is a little different looking than before. There are exercise files that do go along with the training, and I'll show you how they're used. We'll come back and take a look at this a little bit later. But for now, what we want to do is share this out to our students. So the easiest way to do that is to come up to the top here to the URL. You can click to select it, right click, copy, and then go to your Google account. You can click on your Google Apps, go to your classroom. If you have a Google Classroom that students have signed up for, you can simply click on the class. You can add a class assignment. You can title it the same title as the Lynda.com video. So you can type in a little instructional information, go down here, click on the link, and paste the link into the class assignment. If you want, you can give it a due date. You can create a topic, writing essays, and assign that to your students. So when your students go to your Google Classroom, they can click on the link and it will take them directly to that lesson and they can begin. So that's pretty easy to do. I hope this has been inspirational, and as always, happy learning. Hey there everyone, welcome back. As mentioned in a previous video, I said we would take a look at the exercise files that may accompany a Lynda.com lesson for further educational uses. So here we are. We're back at the college prep writing a strong essay lesson in Lynda.com. And if you take a look down here, we're going to navigate to the exercise files. All you do is simply click and it will take you to a new little subpage where you can actually click on the exercise files that will then automatically download to your computer. So let's take a look at what that's going to look like in 3, 2, 1, click. Boom, there we go. So it's pretty simple. You click on the exercise files, they automatically download to your download folder. I'm going to open this up in a Finder. As you can see, I'm currently on a Mac. On a Windows computer, it would go to your downloads folder. There you could access the zip file that is downloaded that contains the folder and files that correlate to the lesson that you're working with. I'm going to drag that out to my desktop just so it's easy to view. We'll move away from that finder. Double click to extract the folder to my desktop. On a Windows computer, you would right click, choose extract all, and then you would choose the location that you want to extract the files and folders from the zip file. Let's take a look inside here. So we see there's some supplemental PDFs that come along with the lesson. I'm going to go back to lynda.com, and we see here that this lesson is broken up into a number of sections. And here we see in section 3, the first part is starting out strong. So if I go back to my files, I can double click this, open it up, and we see here exercise files for starting out strong. And then there's some information here that will walk you through how to use this material to deepen the learning of this lesson. Well, that's pretty much it. Fairly simple. You go to exercise files, click, it will download to your downloads folder. You can then extract the data, place it where you want it, and use it as needed. I hope this has been informative, and as always, happy learning. All right, hey there everyone, welcome back. I just wanted to take a minute to talk about some of the added benefits of using lynda.com. And first and foremost, I believe that this is a powerful tool that can be used to supplement some of the learning that's going on in your classroom. By no means is it meant to replace the teacher. It's meant to be there, again, as supplemental learning, because the teacher is the master of the content, the master of the classroom. But it's always nice to have a resource that's available through the cloud to help students or to be there. It's kind of like Khan Academy. So this is something that can be beneficial for your classroom, maybe even give you some further learning, deepening your understanding of technology, or even looking into different career pathways that you didn't know much about that you can sort of use to guide students down different professional careers. Whenever someone completes a course on lynda.com, they get a certification that is unique to that person and what they've actually learned. So here I clicked on the certificates page. These are some courses that I've completed personally. And you can go here and we see here Matthew Straub just received a certificate of completion from lynda.com, etc. So if I click on print view, we see here that there's a certificate of completion. It has a unique certificate number. It's set to me. I can actually save it as a PDF so I can download it and print it out. It shows you how long the course was. This was a really short course. It was a nice little tutorial to go through that I'm going to share out with my students at a later time. So I don't know if you've noticed this, but if you look up here, it says lynda.com from LinkedIn. Lynda.com was bought out by LinkedIn a couple of years ago, and because of that, you can actually go in here and you can share out your certificates that for the courses that you've completed to a LinkedIn profile. So again, LinkedIn is kind of like an online resume that students can use to post their work to. This could help them get into colleges or get a job. You can also copy a link and paste it onto a website. So there's a lot of neat little features that come along with that. And the other thing too is that there are a lot of Lynda campuses. If you go to the About Us page, here are just a couple of companies that actually use lynda.com. Now the great thing about that is if the students leave Glendale Unified School District and go to another place that is a Lynda campus, they can take their history with them. Also down here you can connect to lynda.com if you want to, through Twitter, Google+, Facebook, etc. There's also a desktop app that you can download to be able to access your lessons offline. It will also sync up to a mobile app. So these are other convenient ways to access learning through the cloud. This is something that the students would definitely benefit from, especially moving into a future where there's going to be a lot of opportunity for online courses, taking college from home, or even working from home. So again, these are just some of the added benefits of lynda.com. I hope this was informative and inspirational, and as always, happy learning.